Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris with me, Alfapiomega, and the Star Trek New Horizons mod. So I'm starting this episode with another Mars development project. We can invest into construction, defense, geosurvey, or... yeah, that's it. So I think we're gonna... Did we invest into construction? I'm not entirely sure what we did last time. But let's go with a full geosurvey of the planet. That one seems like a good choice.
Construction complete.
Apart from that, we are expanding here. We gained a number of resources in these systems, so I'm happy to report that. We are currently sitting at 111 unity per month as we are upgrading the... what are they called? Paradise domes everywhere, I think. What upgrade are you talking about? Oh, here. Food situation is looking still good. Unity is increasing, which is also increasing our production here and there. But one thing that I forgot to check is how much the Paradise Dome cost. Oh, they have a really high upkeep. Well, I hope that the extra unity and everything will be fine for us. I'm gonna go next for the greater good, which lowers the consumer goods used by our populations by 20%. That will give us extra, 35 by now maybe, minerals per month, and I guess that's it. I was also thinking about kinship and mind and body, but I don't think the population growth speed is really necessary at this point. Peacekeeping armada would be good, but let's focus on this one first. Now we got the Turing system in our grasp. I'm thinking of sending a colony ship there. Quite honestly, who would be the best one for this? Oh. Wow, humans have only 20% habitability on this. Low gravity. Trail Klingons have the 80% habitability, and Deltans. Dang. Tellarites, Vulcans. This is really a big difference compared to what I was expecting. So let's look at our demographic. How are we doing?
Complete.
We got 126 billion humans living in our star empire, 64 billion Vulcans, 57 billion Andorians, 51 billion Tellarites, 29 billion Skagarans, 19 billion Garidians, 9 billion Klingons, 5 billion Deltans, 2 billion Trills, and 2 billion Betazoids. But actually I'd like to give some planets to the Betazoids and Trills, but yeah, they're not very useful. So could we make this a Deltan planet? I'm not really sure, it seems like a big undergoing. Terra Nova, poor quality minerals. Huh. Yeah, we keep upgrading, we're at 126 unity per month now, that is great. Oh, Zoltar's Mall has been checked. Okay, let's continue. Wow, 4 engineering research. These black holes are pretty good. How's that Kuna system? Would this one be better for us? No, that's good for Andorians, and a bit for Trill and humans, but it's not a good one either. Dang. Mars development project. Sir, shouted one of the xenopaleobotanists further down the cave. They were located 2 kilometers below the Martian surface, not far from the edges of the game equator. The entire cave formation was only revealed recently during a newly funded survey on the planet. The head scientist in the scene followed the call deeper inside the cave. A small group of researchers were crouched near a small tapering pillar, whispering excitedly. As he grew closer, he could see the beam of light illuminating a small, shallow pool of water covered by an organic-looking metallic sheen. It was clear why they were attracted to this find. Since the terraforming, there was a great deal of water on the surface of Mars, but this far underground? The biologists were moving their tricorders again and again over the water, for they have found more than just ancient H2O. There, in the briny water, were millions of fossilized insects, evidence that Mars did carry life once upon a time. So what did that give us? Oh, it allows us to work on this tile. Awesome! And okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is a good place for the Interstellar Academy. So I'm gonna demolish it here and build it here. And then what are we gonna build here? That is a question. Well, we could build a training center. Though the energy is not really that good to us right now. Damn. What else? Local garrison doesn't seem right. We can build another laboratory. We could... mining network. I guess it'll have to be the power plant or the training center. Let's build the power plant. Oh, hostile fleets present. Okay, can you escape them? Oh yeah, you can. All of these systems have enemies in them. That's a bit depressing. Oh, and I can finally... Oh no, the bastards got Akuna! Oh, Viridian Diaspora, why? I wanted to have that one, that was such a good place. Oh well, what can you do? Well, we got an additional starbase capacity, so I decided to build the starbase in the Turing system where we are going to colonize. I'm already getting the colonization ship in Alot ready. It's gonna be one hell of a trip for the colonists. But, well, it should have been the Deltans. But then I decided, hey, let's have the Klingons go. The Klingons will be then more densely, or their population will grow, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because we get them spaced out fairly greatly across our empire, so this is gonna be good to have more of them. We're gonna get a bunch of Deltans, well, a bunch. We're gonna get hundreds of billions. Well, hundreds of billions is a bit too overstretched. I think they had 107 billion Deltans. Where are they? The Deltan Union. Yeah, they got 115 billion people, out of which 87 billion are Deltans. So we're gonna have about 92 billion Deltans altogether, and let's say 20 out of those will be on their capital. So definitely better to see more Klingons than Deltans. So that we're not really a Deltan empire later on. So this has been surveyed, so we could effectively get it. But influence is becoming a bit of an issue. We're getting a ton of Unity though, and we'll be able to get it quite soon. So Turing is going to be another, and I think that could be a shipyard, quite honestly. I'm thinking I'm gonna build the shipyard and 2 naval dockyards here, so that we increase our naval capacity. But we could really well have a fleet here, because that's quite far from the closest fleet, and we don't have anything here. We get a number of star bases along the border with the Romulans and Morales states, but nothing up here. So I think that's gonna be our local base of operations. And before you say that, yes, I know that I could send the Klingons from some closer places, but I thought that for role-playing reasons it could be, because the Alot is the only place where we have the Deltans, and I ordered the colony ship with the Deltans and then just decided against it. So I think that could be it. Zeta Hercules finished its construction queue. I'm building the defensive satellites along our star bases to make them a bit stronger, so you can see that they are now at 3,500 strength. Here in Earth we do have the dry dock, I think. Yeah, so I'm not gonna cancel that. It's just for role-playing reasons, I guess a good idea to have it there. It is here the Deltan Unions can be united or incorporated into the United Federation of Planets. Thousands of delegates from across the Deltan Union have gathered in the Great Council Hall on Earth to formally sign an Ascension Treaty welcoming Del into the Federation. Presidents stand side by side with Prime Minister Aidhia Bhap and the leader of other member worlds as billions of individuals watch the historic event in public places and homes across the Federation. So, the United Federation of Planets. Well, we can't really welcome the Deltans on Earth because it's full, but we can sponsor their settlement on a member world. Yeah, that's not exactly what I was hoping for. God damn it. Well, but our income has significantly grown, so we'll need to figure out how this situation is gonna be handled. And I won't lie, that's gonna take time. How are we now doing? The Deltans became a member world. So yeah, the Deltans are the second largest population in Federation now. We got 147 billion of humans, 73 billion of Deltans, 65 billion of Vulcans, 59 billion of Andorians, 53 billion of Tellarites, 29 billion of Skagaran, 19 billion of Garidian, 14 billion of Klingons, 14 billion of Antarans, 2 billion of Trill, and 2 billion of Beta Z people. And yeah, we got, damn, directly controlled systems. It's way more than I thought. Empire influence gain minus 70% and energy generation minus 70%. That's just not gonna fly. So we'll have to make a sector here. So let's try to fix this somehow. Let's create a new sector. Okay, so you are one sector. And then we have sectors here. Actually, how many colonized planets are here? Just one, Antares Prime. In Schwab, just one, and Belazir, just one. Okay, so this sector should have 3 planets, correct? Yes, Belazir 5A sector, good. I'm just thinking that maybe it would be worth to directly maintain one of their systems instead of, for example, Haika, or some other one. Okay, so we got this one, and we could unite this one with Gamma Serpentis, it seems. Okay, so that's one sector. We still have 2 here. How's that sector called? Wait, where is the sector overview? Is it down here? Yeah. So this is Metros 3 now. That one has 4 planets. And there's Musa system here. Wait, is this their home world? No, it's not. Jeebus. They do have a lot of ships here. Where is the planet itself? Oh, here, Musa 4A. Okay, so just one planet here. So I'm gonna give them the autonomy they want. And we have one more planet somewhere. But where? Oh, Delta Triciatu, right? Oh my god. Oh, there are 2 planets here. Sean and Hell. But isn't that... Delsector? No, that's a Federation member world, so that's not it. Beta Coma... There has to be one more somewhere that I'm not seeing. Seon. Why is it telling me that this is directly controlled? Oh, because it gave it to me. Oh, I understand. Can I make this a sector then? Yes, I can. Okay, it's gonna be a Seon sector. And you know what I'm thinking? We do have the possibility to do this. So why not change this sector into 3 separate sectors? How many do we have? 6 out of 10. We also have 3 here. Oh, it's not gonna... Okay, but the Seon sector is okay. Musa Metros. I want to have you here. Instead, I'm gonna make this a separate sector as it used to be. Because, I mean, the people were used to it. So let's have Gamma Serpentis here. And this way it's fine. We have lost administration control of Seon to Del Sector, who controls the starbase. Yeah, okay, that's good. They can keep it. Yes, I'm okay with this. You can have it. That makes me happy. So how many sectors do we now have? 6. If I wanted to split this, that would be 7, 8, 9. Oh! Okay. So that's gonna work fine. So let's put out these other sectors as well. And make them separate. Because these are...
Initiating communications.
Member worlds. Okay, and this one... Planets and sectors. This is the Belazier sector. So not you and not you. But we're gonna make this separate. I kinda like it where each planet has its own autonomy like this. And that's gonna be a bit of an issue, is that I would like to have a direct control over the Turing system, but that means we need to make a sector of one of our other planets. So I have to figure out which one that's gonna be, which one I'm gonna give up. One has a population that's working here. Okay. Because one of them will have to be sacrificed so that we can have direct control of Turing. On the other hand, I could just say screw it and make this one a separate sector. Which would make sense, you know, considering how far it is, but... Meh. And why are we still getting such a huge loss in energy credits? Starbase capacity has been increased. Oh wow, I actually have an increased level capacity. I'll have to... Damn, I'll have to go through the fleets and starbases and make sure that everything is as I like it. That's gonna be a hassle. Also, the other fleets that we just gained will have to be incorporated. So I'll do that off cam, and I'll see you in the next episode. But while we're here, can we... Yes, let's construct that one.